Wow. So, okay, I guess it's not surprising that humanity once again disappointed me. I guess it just can't be helped. People out there just can't help to say negative things and be negative nannies all over the place. So let's start off with the video I just made the other day, where I called the CPU RYZEN. Well, I did that on purpose. You guys are all sitting there telling me that, oh, you're a stupid fuck, you don't know what you're talking about, blah, 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 blah. It was a joke. You should get a life and maybe lighten up. And this was due to the way that the people at AMD, when they did the RYZEN launch, talked about the Intel CPUs, and they made fun of Kaby Lake and called it different names. I was just doing the same thing. It was a joke. Plus, to be quite honest with you, RYZEN, to me, sounds lame. Is it a raisin? Is it a laundry detergent? RYZEN sounds badass, like we've risen from the frackin' dashes and we're coming to kick your ass. You think about it. Which sounds better, RYZEN or RYZEN? RYZEN sounds more badass. So once again, you shitheads out there who tell me, oh, you hate AMD, you've been paid by Intel, we'll get there in a second, to do all this. You know that last year, you can go check on all the other fracking websites, I gave AMD more videos, more system builds than anyone else on the whole fucking face of planet Earth. How dare you come to my channel and sit here and tell me that I'm paid by Intel to make these guys look bad? Let's just jump over there real quick. People are now leaving comments on my channel saying, oh, have you been paid by Intel to make RYZEN look bad? That's the most absolute ridiculous and absurd thing I've ever heard in my entire year in the computer business, my entire life rather, that I've been in the computer business. I've never heard more bullshit ever. Let me just tell you something for facts, okay? AMD has an advocate program. Those advocate people, they get paid to go around making AMD look glorious and putting down any YouTuber or anybody else who doesn't agree with their opinion. They're the people who are actually paying. Neither Intel, NVIDIA, or any other company out there has ever in my life told me what to say in my video. Never. I've never been called by an Intel person asking me, oh, or should we be scared of AMD's NIPI CPUs? If you really think that, I'm not even gonna go there, because this is how it's gone. Traditionally, every year, AMD shows up in a giant Superman suit and says, we are taking down Intel. It's their day has finally come. Has that day ever come? Seriously. Every time it's been not what we expected. Bulldozer. You guys, even your own AMD fans started calling it Faildozer. You did, not me. You called it that. So what does that tell you? None of the GPUs actually totally beat anything by NVIDIA, either on the same coin. It's the same thing over and over and over again. AMD has always been the price leader. That's what they're famous for, man. You don't have a lot of money, you can't afford a big old expensive stuff, then you buy AMD. I had a song out there called I Love AMD. You guys may have seen it. Some of you guys know. I know you have. I mean, shows what, since you think I hate AMD, should I change the song to I hate AMD? Honestly, it's just ridiculous. Sitting on the floor over here is a case that we have about almost $900 in just in the painting and stuff of the case. If I hated AMD, why would I go out and pay all this for this stuff? And then to bring that up, if I hated them so much, why did I go out today and just go out and spend 1,200 frickin' bucks, my own money, to get it? I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is my Micro Center receipt right here. Hopefully Mr. G will focus in just real quick and there's refocus afterwards. So you guys can see it. So I'm gonna bring this up to the camera. Yeah, I hate them so much that in order just to keep trying to give them press and stuff, I went out to keep you guys, the fans, bought all that stuff. So now, I've got it all though. I don't know what happened to my 1700. It wasn't when I went to go pick it up, so I don't know what's going on, but I did get the 1800X. Let me figure out these bottoms of this, and the 1700X. Here we go. Let me flip these things around, sorry about that. So, got both of those. So these are in-house now, ready to do our test system. We'll have a video for that really quickly. Plus, got a really nice motherboard for a great price. True, buying the combos at Micro Center rocked because they give you 30 bucks off your motherboard. So that kind of kicked ass. So, got this new motherboard, the Prime X370 Pro with Aura Sync lighting. 5-way optimization, USB 3.0, all kinds of good stuff this motherboard. I'm sure we'll probably do an unboxing and show you guys that. If you guys actually want to see the unboxing, please leave a comment down below and say, yes, unbox the Asus Mobile, and we'll make sure we do it for you. So we'll get that out of the way. So this is just crazy stuff. There's no way in hell that Intel or NVIDIA is going to go out and contact any of the people out that they work with and offer them money. Now, since we're on the point of money, some of you guys ask questions down below in the videos. Is this a sponsored video? If I don't say in the beginning of the video that this video is sponsored by, that means that we picked it up at Amazon or somewhere else. Now, I know a lot of people go, oh my God, you don't beat these people up. Well, when somebody sends me a review sample, unless there's something so absolutely valuable to you, the public, that you need to know about, why would I say something if it was like some silly thing like a driver or something that was going on that could be easily fixed before the product even hit the market? Like, when people send you stuff and you want to keep working with them, you want to try to at least maintain a balance of being professional and not kicking those people in the teeth. Otherwise, you'll become public enemy number one and you won't get a sample from anybody. And if you can't get samples from anybody, you're not making a shit ton of money. You sure aren't going to be able to go out there and buy all your samples. Well, luckily, we are getting to the point now. We just bought our own samples. We're going to try to generate that way. I did get my 1080 Ti sample, and this is something else I want to talk about. I was at the Editor's Day, not but 2 days ago. Every time everyone from Jensen down talked about the new 1080, they called it the 1080 Ti. Now, me personally, I agree with you. When I first heard that, even myself sitting there, I was like, what the fuck? Because I'm used to seeing it myself and saying, hey, the Ti, titanium, but no, they're calling it the Ti. So if you're that guy out there who's leaving the comments down below and talking about all the other idiots that are calling it Ti, actually, even myself not calling it Ti makes me the idiot, because I've been calling it Ti forever too, and I was wrong, but hey, I'm one to learn. Are you? So let's just wrap this all up. Nobody's been paid by Intel. Nobody's been paid by NVIDIA. Intel hasn't contacted any reviewer that I know. I was at Editor's Day. You guys no trouble I have to talk. I don't have a script I can remember off my brain. Pretty hard. So at Editor's Day, I talked to many people out there about what's going on with all kinds of different things. Nobody has been contacted. It's never happening. And in fact, I would have to say that those rumors are generated by people over at AMD. Their fans seem to be the craziest. If I don't say everything about AMD that they don't want to say, they leave crazy comments, threats, all kinds of other stuff. This is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous stuff. Grow up. If you want to leave a comment that's constructive, if I make a mistake or I screw up on anything, I will gladly suck it up and say I'm sorry and fix whatever I'm doing. But to try to assume things, put words into my mouth and shit like that, that is just ridiculous stuff. And honestly, I'm just fed up with it. Life is short. Life should be about peace and harmony, not about a bunch of battles, a bunch of people going on your channel talking shit. Honestly, you people, you make it suck to be on YouTube. No offense, but you do. Who wants that? I never go to anybody's channel and talk shit on them. Even if I see that they totally screw up, I send it to them in a nice message in a polite way, constructively saying, hey man, some people may, blah, blah, blah. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You either have manners or you don't. So please, if you come to my channel, have manners. I'm not paid by anybody. I've supported AMD better than anybody ever has for eternity. All my real fans know this. Anybody coming to my channel leaving some stupid ass snarky comment about this and that, you don't have a fucking clue what's going on. Once again, you just don't. So I'm Elric. You guys have been watching Tech and Tomorrow. Let's cut out all the bullshit. Let's focus on facts. Like I said, I got a badass Radeon case over here all ready for all the RYZEN stuff. As soon as we get our tests done, we'll bring all those results to you for the board. We'll bring all those results to you on the board, somewhere like that. We'll bring in the results either way. Try to get all this stuff in my head all at one time. Now, you guys might believe this, but there are a lot of people out there who use a teleprompter. And so the whole time if you look at them and actually look, they're looking at a teleprompter. I've never once, for any video that I've brought you ever, did anything but learn all those specs and try to memorize all that stuff to bring it to you on camera. And trust me, it's a lot of information, a lot. I mean, even an actor, when he goes on stage, he's got to say, what, 4 or 5 little sentences or something? I got to remember a whole product thing. I got to remember specs. I got to remember this. Heats, temps, this, blah, boo. It's a lot of work. So, hey, don't beat your YouTubers up. We're here to help you out. Sometimes we make mistakes. We're human, but most of us, when we do, we come back to the table. We correct those mistakes. So peace out. We'll see you guys back here on Tech tomorrow. Because, hey, I'm going to show you guys my test system for RYZEN. Plus, I got the unboxing of the brand new 1080 Ti. We're going to drop that thing in the test bed. I've got actually new series of video cards, 5000 series, coming from AMD as well. So everything should be good. So live in harmony. Don't be a dick.